The day started like any other on Earth. People went about their daily lives, unaware that everything was about to change. It was a sunny Tuesday morning when the alien ships appeared in the sky. At first, people thought it was a joke or a movie being filmed, but as more ships filled the sky, fear began to spread. The aliens were real, and they were here. World leaders got urgent calls. They rushed to their offices and war rooms. No one knew what to do. This had never happened before. All around the world, people looked up at the sky with fear and wonder. The alien ships were huge. They looked like giant silver eggs floating in the air. They didn't make any noise. They just hung there, silent and scary. Then, all of a sudden, every TV, radio, and phone on Earth started to play the same message. It was from the aliens. Their voices sounded strange and robotic. They said they came from a faraway planet and that they were now in charge of Earth. The aliens said they were more advanced than humans. They said humans should give up and do what they say. If not, there would be trouble. People all over the world were scared. Some cried. Some prayed. Others tried to hide. But many humans felt angry. Who were these aliens to come here and tell them what to do? World leaders tried to talk to the aliens. They said humans come in peace and want to be friends. But the aliens didn't care. They laughed at how simple human technology was. They said Earth was now theirs to rule. To show they were serious, the aliens used their weapons. They shot bright blue beams at some of the satellites in space. The satellites exploded like fireworks. Now, many phones and GPS systems stopped working. This made humans even more angry. Military leaders around the world got their armies ready. They pointed their guns and missiles at the alien ships, but deep down, they knew their weapons might not be strong enough. Scientists tried to study the alien ships. They wanted to find a weakness, but the alien technology was too advanced. It was like cavemen trying to understand a computer. As the day went on, more alien ships arrived. Soon, the sky was full of them. It looked like a sky full of metal instead of stars. People felt small and helpless. But something was changing in the hearts of humans. The fear was turning into anger. The shock was becoming determination. Humans have faced big problems before. They've fought wars, survived disasters, and overcome great challenges. This was just another problem to solve. In secret labs and military bases, humans started to work together. Countries that were once enemies now shared information. The brightest minds from all over the world joined forces. They had one goal: to fight back against the aliens. Regular people also did their part. They shared food and supplies. They comforted each other. They refused to give up hope. All around the world, a fighting spirit was growing. The aliens thought humans would be easy to scare. They thought humans would give up quickly. But they were wrong. They didn't know about human courage, creativity, and determination. As the first day of alien invasion came to an end, the world was changed forever. But it wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. Humans were ready to show these aliens that Earth was not an easy target. The aliens had made a big mistake, and soon they would regret ever coming to Earth. The stage was set for a great battle. Humanity versus the aliens. David versus Goliath. The underdogs against the advanced invaders. Little did the aliens know, they had just picked a fight with the most stubborn, resourceful, and determined species in the galaxy. The war for Earth was about to begin, and humans were not going down without a fight. The second day of the alien invasion dawned with a tense quiet. People all over Earth woke up hoping it had been a bad dream. But the alien ships were still there, floating in the sky like giant metal clouds. The aliens didn't waste any time. As soon as the sun rose, they sent another message to Earth. This time, their demands were clear. They wanted Earth's surrender. They wanted control of all of Earth's resources, water, minerals, and even people. World leaders gathered for an emergency meeting. They met in a secret underground bunker, safe from alien eyes. The room was filled with worried faces and hushed voices. What should they do? Should they give in to the aliens to save lives? Or should they fight back and risk everything? The President of the United States stood up. Her face was serious but determined. "We will not surrender," she said. "Earth belongs to humans. We've faced tough times before, and we've always come out stronger. We'll face this challenge too." Other leaders nodded in agreement. They decided to try talking to the aliens one more time. Maybe they could find a peaceful solution. A team of Earth's best diplomats was sent to meet the aliens. They went to a big field where an alien ship had landed. The diplomats were nervous but brave. They carried flags of peace and friendship. But the aliens didn't care about peace. They laughed at the human diplomats. They called humans primitive apes and simple-minded creatures. They said Earth was lucky they wanted it. The aliens thought they were being kind by not killing all humans right away. The diplomats tried to explain that humans were smart and creative. They talked about human art, music, and science. But the aliens just laughed more. They said human technology was like toys to them. Then, to show how powerful they were, the aliens did something terrible. They pointed a weapon at a nearby city. There was a bright flash, and then a part of the city was gone. Just like that. Thousands of people disappeared in a second. The world watched in horror. Screens everywhere showed the destruction. People cried and screamed. Fear turned to anger. How dare these aliens come here and hurt innocent people? All around the world, humans started to fight back. They used whatever they had. In New York, people threw bricks at alien scouts. In Tokyo, they used cars to block alien machines. In Lagos, they set traps for alien soldiers. The aliens were surprised. They thought humans would give up easily. But everywhere they went, humans fought back. It wasn't easy, and many people got hurt. But humans didn't stop fighting. World leaders saw that it was time for serious action. They called all soldiers, all armies, to work together. Countries that were once enemies now fought side by side. Russian tanks rolled next to American ones. Chinese jets flew with British planes. The whole world united against the alien threat. Scientists worked day and night to understand alien technology. They studied pieces from destroyed alien machines. Every little bit of knowledge could help in the fight. Regular people helped too. Farmers gave food to soldiers. Teachers turned schools into hospitals. Everyone did what they could to help. The aliens got angrier. They thought taking over Earth would be easy. Now they faced fights everywhere they went. They decided to punish humans by attacking more cities. But each attack only made humans fight harder. Every destroyed building, every lost life, became a reason to keep fighting. Humans were scared, yes, but they were also brave and stubborn. As the second day of the invasion ended, Earth was a different place. Cities were damaged. Many people were hurt or lost. But something new had been born. A global human unity. All differences of race, religion, or country were forgotten. Now there was only one group, humans, and they were all fighting together. The aliens had made a big mistake. They thought provoking humans would make them surrender. Instead, it had awakened a fighting spirit that surprised even humans themselves. The real battle was just beginning, and humans were ready to show the universe what they were made of. The third day of the alien invasion started with a big surprise. The aliens, thinking they had scared humans enough, decided to start their ground invasion. They thought it would be easy. They were wrong. Early in the morning, huge alien ships landed in fields and city parks all over the world. The ships opened, and alien soldiers came out. They looked strange, with 4 arms and scaly skin. They carried weapons that looked like glowing sticks. The aliens marched into cities, expecting humans to run away in fear. But humans had a plan. They had used the night to get ready. In New York, as alien soldiers marched down the streets, windows suddenly opened. People threw homemade bombs and net traps. The aliens were caught off guard. Many of them got tangled or knocked down. In Tokyo, the aliens found the streets empty. They thought they had won. But then, manhole covers popped open. Human fighters jumped out, attacking the aliens from below. The aliens didn't know how to fight in the maze-like subway tunnels. In a small town in Brazil, farmers drove their tractors straight at the alien machines. They had filled the tractors with explosives. The alien walkers fell like big metal trees. All over the world, humans used clever tricks to fight back. They used things the aliens didn't expect. In India, people used spicy pepper sprays that confused alien sensors. In Egypt, quick-thinking archaeologists used ancient traps in the pyramids to catch alien scouts. The aliens were shocked. They had thought humans were weak and scared, but humans were smart and brave. They used their knowledge of Earth to their advantage. Humans knew every street, every building, every hidden path. The aliens were lost in a world they didn't understand. Human armies joined the fight too. They had learned from watching the aliens. Tanks now had special shields made from alien metal. Jets used new flying tricks that confused alien ships. But the biggest surprise for the aliens was how humans worked together. People from different countries and cultures fought side by side. Old enemies became friends in the face of the alien threat. A Russian soldier shared his food with an American. A Chinese pilot saved a British ship. The whole world was united. The aliens tried to use their big weapons, the ones that had destroyed cities. But humans had been watching and learning. Scientists had figured out how to jam alien signals. Now, many of the big alien weapons didn't work right. As the day went on, the aliens lost more and more fights. They had to retreat from many cities. They went back to their ships, confused and angry. This was not how they thought the invasion would go. Human leaders met again. They were happy but careful. "We've won some fights," said the president of Kenya. "But the war isn't over. We need to be ready for more." They were right to be careful. The aliens were not done. They called for more ships from space. They were angry now. They wanted to punish humans for fighting back. But humans had tasted victory. They knew now that they could win. All around the world, people cheered for their heroes. Stories were told of brave acts. A teacher who saved her students from aliens. A bus driver who used his bus to block alien machines. A young girl who figured out how to turn off alien robots with a homemade device. As night fell on the third day, Earth was a mix of hope and worry. Parts of cities were broken. Many people were hurt. But humans stood tall and proud. They had faced the aliens and surprised them. The aliens thought humans would be easy to beat. Now they knew better. The alien leaders had a big problem. They had told their people that taking Earth would be easy. Now they had to explain why they were losing. They decided to bring in their biggest weapons and strongest soldiers. They would teach these humans a lesson. But humans were ready. They had plans and tricks the aliens couldn't imagine. The big battle was coming, and humans were going to show the universe what they could do. As the fourth day of the alien invasion began, Earth was buzzing with activity. The unexpected victories had given humans new hope. But everyone knew the aliens would strike back hard. It was time to get ready. All around the world, in secret labs and hidden bunkers, the brightest minds of humanity were hard at work. Scientists, engineers, and even teenage computer geniuses were all focused on one goal: understanding and copying alien technology. In an underground lab in Silicon Valley, a team of scientists crowded around a fallen alien robot. They had been working non-stop for days. Suddenly, one of them jumped up and shouted, "I've got it." She had figured out how the alien power source worked. It was like a tiny sun, giving almost unlimited energy. Meanwhile, in a secret facility in Japan, engineers were studying the alien ship's outer skin. They discovered it could change shape and color, making the ships invisible. Within hours, they were testing this technology on human fighter jets. In Africa, a young boy who was good with computers made an amazing discovery. he found a way to understand the aliens' language. This breakthrough allowed humans to listen in on alien plans and even send fake messages to confuse them. As news of these discoveries spread, excitement grew. Humans were learning fast. They were taking alien tech and making it their own. And in many cases, they were making it even better. In India, doctors used alien healing technology to make a spray that could heal wounds in minutes. In Brazil, farmers used alien soil technology to grow crops twice as fast. All over the world, humans were adapting and improving alien tech for their own needs. But the biggest breakthrough came from an unexpected place. In a small lab in Antarctica, a team of international scientists had been studying a piece of an alien ship engine. For days, nothing happened. Then, on the fourth day, they made a huge discovery. They figured out how the aliens traveled through space so fast. It was a special engine that could bend space itself. With this knowledge, humans could now build ships that could travel to distant stars in days instead of years. The world leaders were amazed when they heard the news. "This changes everything," said the president of China. "We're not just defending Earth anymore. We can take the fight to them." As the day went on, more and more alien tech secrets were unlocked. Humans built better weapons, stronger shields, and faster ships. They even started to make their own versions of the aliens' powerful beam weapons. Regular people helped too. All over the world, people shared ideas online. A teenager in Mexico figured out how to jam alien communications with a modified cell phone. A grandmother in Russia discovered how to make super strong material using alien tech and her old knitting machine. The aliens didn't know what was happening. They couldn't understand how humans were learning so fast. Every time they used a new weapon, humans would copy it and use it against them within hours. By the end of the day, Earth had changed. Cities now had energy shields. Cars could fly. Hospitals could cure diseases that were once thought impossible to treat. It was like humanity had jumped 100 years into the future in just one day. But the aliens were not going to give up easily. They called for their biggest and most powerful ship. It was as big as a city, and it was coming to Earth to end the war once and for all. As night fell, humans looked up at the sky. They could see a new star growing bigger. They knew it was the alien mothership coming closer, but this time they weren't afraid. They were ready. In labs and factories all over the world, humans were building their own spaceships. These ships used the new space-bending engines. They had powerful weapons and strong shields. Earth was preparing not just to defend, but to take the fight to the stars. The alien leaders were worried. This was not how they thought the invasion would go. They had expected an easy victory. Instead, they found themselves facing an enemy that was growing stronger every hour. As the fourth day ended, both sides prepared for the biggest battle yet. The aliens were coming with their strongest forces, but humans were ready with their new technology and unbreakable spirit. The next day would decide the fate of Earth, and maybe the whole galaxy. The fifth day of the alien invasion dawned with a tense silence. The huge alien mothership loomed in the sky, casting a shadow over the Earth. But humanity was ready. This was the day they would fight back. As the sun rose, something amazing happened. From hidden bases all around the world, human spaceships began to launch. They were sleek and shiny, looking nothing like the old rockets. These new ships used the space-bending engines humans had created from alien tech. The alien commanders couldn't believe their eyes. How did humans build a space fleet so fast? They had thought Earth was defenseless in space. Now hundreds of human ships were rising to meet them. The first battle started high above the Earth. Human ships, piloted by brave men and women from all countries, attacked the alien fleet. The aliens thought it would be an easy win. They were wrong. Human ships were faster and more agile. They zipped between the bigger alien ships, firing weapons the aliens had never seen before. One human pilot, a former video game champion from South Korea, flew his ship like it was a dance. He took out 5 alien ships before they knew what hit them. On the ground, People watched the space battle on big screens. They cheered every time a human ship scored a hit. For the first time since the invasion began, humans felt hope. They were fighting back, and they were winning. But the aliens still had their big weapon, the mothership. It was so large it could destroy whole cities with one shot. The alien leaders decided to use it to teach humans a lesson. They aimed it at New York City. Just as the mothership was about to fire, something incredible happened. A small team of human ships, led by a brave captain from Nigeria, flew right into the mothership's weapon port. They used their new space-bending technology to create a bubble inside the mothership. When the weapon fired, it exploded inside its own ship. The giant mothership started to break apart. Alien crews ran for escape pods. The humans had done the impossible. They had destroyed the aliens' biggest weapon. This victory turned the tide of the battle. All over the Earth, humans began to push the aliens back. In China, farmers used tractors equipped with alien tech shields to push alien ground forces out of their fields. In Brazil, the rainforest itself seemed to come alive, trapping alien scouts in vines controlled by human scientists. The alien leaders couldn't understand what was happening. How could these primitive humans be beating them? They had underestimated human creativity and determination. Humans weren't just copying alien tech, they were improving it in ways the aliens never imagined. As the day went on, more and more alien ships were destroyed or forced to retreat. The human fleet, growing bolder with each victory, began to push the fight further into space. They chased the aliens past the moon, then past Mars. On Earth, people celebrated in the streets. Cities that had been dark and scared for days now lit up with joy. Humans from all countries hugged each other and danced together. They had faced the greatest threat in human history, and they were winning. But the war wasn't over yet. The alien leaders, angry and confused, decided to make one last, desperate attack. They called all their remaining ships to attack Earth at once. It would be all or nothing. The human leaders saw this coming. They had a plan. Using their new space communication tech, they sent a message to every human ship and every person on Earth. "This is our moment," the message said. "Everything we've done has led to this. Let's show the universe what humanity can do." As the sun set on the fifth day, both sides prepared for the final battle. The sky was filled with lights from thousands of ships. On Earth, every weapon was ready, every shield was up. Humans stood together, ready to defend their home. The aliens thought they were bringing the final battle to Earth. They didn't realize that humans were planning to take the fight beyond Earth, into the stars themselves. This wasn't just about defending anymore. It was about showing the galaxy that humanity was a force to be reckoned with. As night fell, the greatest space battle in Earth's history was about to begin. The fate of humanity, and maybe the whole galaxy, would be decided in the next few hours. But one thing was clear. The aliens were already regretting the day they decided to provoke humanity. The news spread across the galaxy like wildfire. Humans, a species that most alien races had never even heard of, had defeated one of the most powerful invasion forces in the universe. The impossible had happened, and the galaxy was in shock. On distant planets, alien news channels buzzed with the story. Primitive humans turned back Zargan invasion. The headlines screamed. Alien children asked their parents, "Where is Earth?" Scientists rushed to study this unexpected phenomenon. In the grand meeting hall of the Galactic Council, leaders from 1,000 worlds gathered to discuss the shocking turn of events. The hall was filled with strange creatures of all shapes and sizes, from floating gas beings to rock-like giants. "How could this happen?" asked the supreme leader of the Zargan Empire, his 4 eyes blinking in confusion. "These humans were supposed to be easy prey. Now our fleet is in ruins." A wise old alien, skin glowing with ancient knowledge, stepped forward. "We have underestimated this young race," she said. "Perhaps it's time we learn more about them." Meanwhile, back on Earth, humans were still celebrating their victory. But they knew their world had changed forever. They were no longer alone in the universe, and the universe now knew about them. World leaders met to discuss Earth's future. They decided to send out a message to the stars. It was simple but powerful. We come in peace, but we will defend ourselves. We are humanity, and we are ready to join the galactic community. As this message traveled through space, it caused a stir on every world that received it. Many alien races were curious about these brave humans. Some were scared, remembering how the mighty Zargan fleet had been defeated. On a planet of traders, alien merchants saw a big opportunity. Human technology is advancing so fast. They said, "Imagine what we could learn from them." They started planning trade missions to Earth. In the libraries of the most ancient alien civilization, scholars began studying human history. They were amazed by how quickly humans had progressed from cave paintings to space travel. In just a few thousand years, they'd done what took us millions. One scholar exclaimed. But not everyone was happy about humanity's new status. The Zargans, angry about their defeat, wanted revenge. They started asking other alien races to join them in a new attack on Earth. But to their surprise, most aliens said no. "The humans beat you fair and square," said the leader of a warrior race that the Zargans had hoped would help them. "We respect strength, and the humans have shown great strength. We will not fight them for you." As days passed, more and more alien ships appeared near Earth. But these weren't warships. They were diplomatic vessels coming to talk. Humans, still cautious after the invasion, greeted them carefully. The first meeting between human leaders and friendly alien diplomats was broadcast all over Earth. People watched in awe as creatures they had only imagined in science fiction walked off spaceships and said, "We come in peace." Alien tourists started visiting Earth, amazed by its beauty and diversity. They took pictures of the pyramids, tasted ice cream for the first time, and tried to understand human dances. Humans, in turn, were fascinated by alien cultures and technologies. Scientists from Earth were invited to join galactic research teams. Human artists shared their music and art with alien worlds. Earth's animals, from elephants to dolphins, became galactic sensations. But the biggest shock came when the Galactic Council made an announcement. "We have decided," they said, "to offer Earth a seat on the Council." This was an honor usually reserved for races that had been spacefaring for millions of years. When asked why, the Council leader said, "The humans have shown us that age doesn't always equal wisdom or strength. Their creativity, their spirit, their ability to unite in the face of danger. These are qualities that can benefit the whole galaxy." As the sixth day since the invasion ended, Earth was a very different place. Humans looked up at the stars not with fear, but with excitement. They had faced the greatest challenge in their history, and had not just survived, but thrived. The galaxy would never be the same. And it was all because a group of aliens had made one big mistake. They had chosen to provoke humanity. Now, the whole universe was learning what humans were truly capable of. 1 year had passed since the day the aliens first appeared in Earth's skies. The world had changed so much that it was hard for people to remember what life was like before. Earth was now a key player in galactic politics, and humans were exploring the stars. On the anniversary of the invasion, people all over Earth celebrated Unity Day. It was a time to remember the battle they had faced together and how it had brought the whole world together. In New York, a grand parade marched through streets that had been rebuilt with amazing new technology. Floats showed scenes from the battle, and alien visitors watched in awe. In schools, children learned about both Earth history and galactic history. They studied alien languages and cultures alongside math and science. Many dreamed of becoming space explorers or diplomats to far-off worlds. Humanity's rapid progress continued to shock the galaxy. Humans took alien technology and improved it in ways no one had thought possible. They created ships that could travel faster, medicines that could cure more diseases, and machines that could build entire cities in days. Earth itself was changing too. With new alien plant species, deserts bloomed into lush gardens. The oceans were cleaned of pollution using advanced filters. Even the air became cleaner as old factories were replaced with zero-emission alien tech. But it wasn't all easy. Some people found it hard to adapt to so much change so quickly. Leaders had to work hard to make sure that the benefits of the new technology were shared fairly among all people. There were debates about how much Earth should change and how to keep human culture alive while joining the galactic community. The aliens who had invaded Earth faced tough times. Their leaders were put on trial by the Galactic Council for starting an illegal war. Many alien races now looked down on them for losing to a primitive species, but some humans surprised everyone by offering to help rebuild the alien society, saying, "We know what it's like to face hard times. We want to help you become better, just like we did." Earth's new role in the galaxy brought excitement and challenges. Human diplomats worked hard to make friends with alien races. They had to learn strange customs, like greeting the slug people of Zorgan 5 by wiggling their eyebrows, or never eating in front of the light beings of Novus Prime. Space tourism became the biggest new industry on Earth. Humans could now book vacations to alien worlds, seeing sights they had only dreamed of. At the same time, Earth became the hottest tourist destination in the galaxy. Aliens were fascinated by Earth's diversity, from the pyramids of Egypt to the coral reefs of Australia. Science made huge leaps. Human and alien scientists working together solved problems that had stumped both sides for centuries. They found cures for diseases, ways to travel even faster through space, and even started to understand the mysteries of the universe. But the biggest change was in how humans saw themselves. They were no longer alone in the universe, no longer the only intelligent life they knew. This made some people feel small, but it made many feel part of something bigger and more amazing than they had ever imagined. As the first year of Earth's new era came to an end, the President of the United Nations gave a speech that was broadcast not just to every human on Earth and in space, but to alien worlds across the galaxy. "A year ago, we faced the greatest threat in our history," she said. "We were attacked by a force that thought we were weak and primitive. They thought Earth would be an easy conquest. They were wrong." She paused, looking at the flags of Earth's nations, and next to them, the flags of alien worlds that were now Earth's friends and allies. "We showed the galaxy what humans can do when we work together. We turned a moment of great danger into a chance for amazing progress. We have made friends among the stars and learned that the universe is more wonderful and strange than we ever dreamed. But we have not lost what makes us human: our curiosity, our creativity, our ability to love and laugh and hope. These are the things that saved us, and these are the gifts we now share with the galaxy." As she finished her speech, fireworks lit up the sky, not just over Earth, but over 100 alien worlds. The message was clear. A new era had begun, not just for Earth, but for the entire galaxy. And it all started because some aliens made the mistake of provoking humanity.